Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Anime Chat. I am your host, Pop Culture Mechanic. You can call me Pop, or you can call me Mechanic. Just don't call me late for dinner. Today, as we so often do, we will start off with news of the week. And to do that, we will go to the Anime News Network. Let's see what's going on since the last time we checked. Kaguya-sama Love is War anime films teaser unveils December 17th opening anime New York City preview. Now, Naruto Sasuke's story. Naruto Konoha's story spin-off manga launch in English. There you go. If you haven't gotten enough of your Naruto fix, there's a Sasuke story. Anime NYC cancels Pupil of Chimney Town screening. Creator Akihiro. Let's see, what do we got here? Anything interesting? Low Roar frontman Ryan Karazija passes away at 40. 40. The band contributed songs to Death Stranding, Arknights games. Okay, well, let's have a look at this. So, the official Instagram account of the Low Roar band announced on Saturday that the band's frontman, Ryan Karazija, passed away. He was 40. The band released the following statements about his death. His beautiful music and lyrics sung in his haunting voice have touched the lives of so many people all over the world, and will continue to do so. He was a kind and beautiful soul, and our worlds are shattered by the loss of him. May we honor his memory through his art and hold him forever in his songs. The band stated its members were already recording the band's 6th album, and the album will be completed and released. The band released its first album in 2011, and the 5th and most recent album released in 2021. The band's discography features heavily in Kojima Productions' Death Stranding game. The band also contributed a song to the Arknights smartphone game. Wow, passing away so young. That's never a good thing. Nisa releases R-Type Tactics 1, 2, Cosmos, R-Type Final 3 Evolved games in English in 2023. Well, that's good news for all us R-Type fans, like the old shoot-'em-ups. Sonic the Hedgehog game franchise has 1.5 billion combined sales, downloads worldwide. Okay, is this from his inception, like when he was first created? Sega also reveals sales totals for Yakuza, Persona, Virtua Fighter, and more. Sega Sammy Group revealed in its integrated report for the fiscal year 2022 on Friday that its Sonic the Hedgehog franchise has a combined total sales and downloads of 1.51 billion units. This number includes downloads of free-to-play titles. Sega Sammy also revealed sales totals for some of its other in-house developed IPs, including Yakuza Ryu ga 1.8 million, Sakura Wars 5.8 million, Chain Chronicle 25 million, Virtua Fighter 18.8 million, and Phantasy Star 9 million users. The Sakura Wars and Chain Chronicle numbers include free-to-play downloads, and the Virtua Fighter number also includes free-to-play downloads and numbers of IDs registered at amusement machines. So, it sounds like they're fudging the numbers a little bit. In regards to acquired IP, Sega Sammy revealed that the Shin Megami Tensei franchise had sold 19 million units, including free-to-play downloads, and the Persona franchise has sold 15.5 million units, including free-to-play downloads. The Persona 5 series of games alone has sold 7.22 million units worldwide. The Total War franchise has sold 40.4 million units, and the Football Manager franchise has sold 25 million units. Now, I wonder, are they talking like soccer? Because I know only in North America do we pronounce it or call it soccer when the rest of the world calls it football. Sega Sammy said that creating a super game is one of its long-term strategies with a goal of completion by the fiscal year ending March 2026. The company describes a super game as a large-scale global title that attracts far more active users than any other group's games to date. So like an MMORPG or like an online, like a Fortnite or something like that. Are they going to be trying to do something like that? Sega's latest game in the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, Sonic Frontiers, will launch for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S and X, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam on November the 8th. That is not too far away now. Well, Sega, hopefully you can put out some good games and IPs so people keep coming back. You got to have that quality control and make sure that they're fun. Nier Automata version 1.1a anime's latest short promo video visual introduced Pascal. What else we got here? Japan's video game rankings. As we so often do, we'll have a look at that because it's nice to see what the video games in Japan, what they're playing. Number 1, Splatoon 3. Number 2, Persona 5 Royale. 3 is Ultra Kaiju Monster Rancher. A PS5 game in number 4 spot is Gran Turismo 7. Back to the Switch with Dragon Quest X Offline. Mezameshi Itsutsu no Shuzoku. Number 6, Mario Kart 8. Then after that is Minecraft. Then Nier Automata, The End of Yora Edition. Another PS5 game, Persona 5 Royale. Back to the Switch is Dragon Quest X all in one package, version 1 to 6. Then Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival. Nintendo Switch Sports. Another PS5 game, Gotham Knights. Back to the Switch with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Fortnite Graphic Legends Pack. Ring Fit Adventure. FIFA 23 Legacy Edition. PS4 game, Valkyrie Elysium. And to round it out, one more PS4 game, Dragon Quest X Offline. The Switch is dominating the list once again. PS5 is finally on the list, I see. Seems a little more prominent now. We'll see how that goes. Japanese Animation TV ranking. I know this may not be a very accurate representation of what everyone is watching in Japan. I think it's just in the Kanto region, but still, I'll give you an idea. The Rurouni Kenshin Saishusho The Beginning film aired on NTV on Friday, October 21st at 9 p.m. and earned a 6.5% rating. The premiere episode of the new live-action series of Takashi Natsuhara and Kuramaru's Kurosagi, The Black Swindler manga aired on TBS on Friday, October 21st at 10 p.m. and earned a 9.2% rating. Wow. So going through these, Saze-san gets 9.2, Chibi Maruko-chan 7.1, Detective Conan 6.5, My Hero Academia Season 6 gets a 4, Doraemon 3.6, One Piece 3.4, Crayon Shin-chan 2.9, Delicious Party Procure 2.6, Spy Family at 2.6. Oshiri Tantai 2.0. Animated Osaru no George, or Curious George, a 1.9. And Pokemon Master Journeys, the series, 1.7. Yes, it says here as a disclaimer, the television ratings above are an estimate of the percentage of the population that watch a given program based on data from a survey of households in Japan's Kanto region. Ratings do not count recordings that viewers watch later. So that's in Japan. Over here, just for a little contrast, you go to your favorite website and you can see what people are watching. And this week, the top ones are, on the right-hand side, you can see One Piece with 2.1 million views, Chainsaw Man with 2.063 million views, Spy Family is number 3, and then after that is Bleach, 1,000 Year Blood War, Blue Lock is number 5, after that is My Hero Academia Season 6, my number 7, The Eminence in Shadow, number 8, just Bleach. Number 9, Naruto Shippuden. And number 10, Mob Psycho 100 chapter or part 3. So that gives you an idea of what people in North America are watching. Back to the news. Let's see. Final Fantasy 14 Academia Yozeria manga starts final chapter. High Dive adds Giant Beasts of Ours, Tunnel to Summer, Mirage Queen, Utapri Magilove, Starish Tours anime reveals 4 dubcasts. Let's see here. Welcome to Demon School. Iruma-kun's anime 3rd season reveals English dubs new cast members October 29th premiere. Live action violence action film gets released on Netflix US on November the 18th. Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade smartphone games trailer reveals delay to spring 2023. That's the one thing I've noticed in Japan is they have a lot of smartphone games. And anything you can think of. Toho Danmaku Kagura game gets expanded PC version worldwide in 2023. Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life game gets PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PC releases. Nothing really. Sega artist, director, producer Reiko Kodama passes away at 59. Oh man. It's just terrible when people are taken much too soon. And good morning to you, Dragon Ruse. You can just call me Pop for short, or just call me Mechanic, or PC Mech, whatever. Spy Classroom Anime's character video highlights Sibylla. I don't know that one. Sugar Apple Fairy Tale anime premieres in January 2023. Gundam Witch from Mercury anime gets novel adaptation. Well, that's interesting. And Gurren Lagann gets smartphone game in Hong Kong, Taiwan, Macau. I haven't heard much about Gurren Lagann in the past couple of years, really. One Punch Man Mob Psycho 100's one launch new manga. The Demon Girl Next Door manga goes on hiatus until next year due to author's health. Once again, another mangaka with health problems. This is not good. I think they work themselves way too hard. They need to take more breaks, I think. Kuroko's basketball 10th anniversary music video. Has it been 10 years already? Oh, man. I almost feel like that Matt Damon meme where he goes from young to old guy. The official YouTube channel for Tadatoshi Fujimaki's Kuroko's basketball franchise began streaming the franchise's 10th anniversary music video on Friday. The video features new animation footage by Production IG and also features the new song Zero Step by Grand Rodeo. The celebration for the franchise's 10th anniversary began in April and will last until March 2023. The project also involves a new key art exhibition for the anime that debuted in Tokyo in April and in Osaka in June. There is also a 10th anniversary party display in July in Tokyo and in September in Osaka. A new official store for the franchise opened for 1 year at the Ikebukuro Parko department store in April. The Namaja Town amusement park in Tokyo is hosting events throughout the year, and Namco is offering various Kuroko's basketball prizes at its amusement venues such as arcades nationwide. The first television anime series premiered in 2012, followed by a second season in 2013 and a third season in 2015. Kuroko's Basketball the Movie Last Game, the anime film adaptation of Tadatoshi Fujimaki's Kuroko no Basket Extra Game sequel manga, opened in Japan in March 2017. Fujimaki serialized his Kuroko's basketball manga in Weekly Shonen Jump from 2008 to 2014. Viz Media published the manga in English. I think there's quite a few people out there that like Kuroko's no Basket. Where did we leave off here? Let's see. Live action Black Knight Parade film cast Hiroshi Tamaki as voice of Necht. Never heard of that. Let's see. Toonami airs Made in Abyss Season 2 on November 5th. Well then, if you get Adult Swim where you're at. But I thought Adult Swim was part of Cartoon Network. And isn't Cartoon Network gone now? Huh. Alright. You've piqued my interest, story. Tell me everything you know. Anime airs at 12:30 a.m. on Adult Swim's Toonami block. Swim's Toonami programming block revealed on Wednesday that it will begin airing Made in Abyss, the Golden City of the Scorching Sun. The second television anime season based on Akihito Tsukushi's Made in Abyss manga on November 5th at 12:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, effectively November 6th. The full lineup for November 5th includes My Hero Academia Season 5, Made in Abyss Season 2, Yasahime Princess Half Demon, the second act, One Piece, Naruto Shippuden, Primal Extra Hour due to Daylight Savings Time ending, and Primal again. It is Cartoon Network is still up on DirecTV. Oh, okay. That's good to know. I don't get Cartoon Network, so... the second season of Made in Abyss premiered on July 6th. HiDive streamed the series as it airs in Japan. Sentai Filmworks licensed the second season for release in digital and home video this year. The anime features a mostly returning staff as well as a returning cast. Riko Azuna performs the opening theme song Katachi, and Myth and Royd perform the ending theme song Endless Embrace. The first 13-episode television anime series based on Akihito Tsukushi's Made in Abyss manga premiered in Japan in July 2017. Sentai Filmworks licensed the series and released it on a Blu-ray disc in October 2018. The English subtitle version of the show streamed in the United States on Amazon's Anime Strike service And High Dive streamed the series outside of the United States. The dub is also streaming on High Dive. There's another reason to get High Dive then. Seems they're getting a lot of the good shows there. In the story of Maiden Abyss, an enormous pit and cave system called the Abyss is the only unexplored place in the world. Strange and wonderful creatures reside in its depths, and it is full of precious relics that current humans are unable to make. The mysteries of the Abyss fascinate humans, and they head down to explore. The adventurers who venture into the pit are known as cave raiders. A little orphan girl named Riko lives in the town of Rayearth on the edge of the Abyss. Her dream is to become a cave raider like her mother and solve the mysteries of the cave system. One day, Riko starts exploring the caves and discovers a robot who resembles a human boy. Well, that sounds pretty fascinating. Might be something to add to the plan to watch list. We're going to leave off here. Sonic Prime 3D animated series debuts on December the 15th. I take it's all going to be CGI then? Character posters unveiled for Netflix show. Let that be a caveat for everyone. It's Netflix. Dragon Ball Symphonic Adventure Orchestral Concert opens across Canada in 2023. Well then, what do we got here? Show will take place in Montreal on May 24th and May 25th, Toronto in June 9th, June 10th, and Vancouver on August 25th. That's it? You're just doing those 3 cities? Kashimar Productions, Overlook Events, and Toei Animation announced on Thursday that the Dragon Ball Symphonic Adventure live orchestral concert series will run in Canada from May through August 2023. The show will take place in Montreal, Toronto, and Vancouver at the following locations. Montreal, May 24th, will be at Salle Wilfrid Pelletier, and the 25th, same place, Salle Wilfrid Pelletier. Toronto at Meridian Hall, and in Vancouver at the Orpheum. Really, I thought they'd be in a bigger venue. Singer Hiroki Takahashi will perform live at the concert. The concert series will feature musical arrangements and timed visuals from the Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z anime. Overlook Events, Saint Seiya Symphonic Adventure is producing the concert. Pre-sale tickets for the concert will go on sale on November the 28th. VIP and general admission tickets will go on sale on December 2nd. Kashimar Productions and Overlook Events will announce more tour dates and venues at a later time. And hello, Jake D. Glory to Wopstotska, comrades. You're lurking as you drive to dump. Good. Make sure, get rid of more stooges at dump, I bet. The concert was also scheduled for... Oh, hang on. I just want to skip over there. The orchestral concert opened for a U.S. tour at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles on May 21st. Eric Roth was scheduled to conduct the orchestra in its premiere North American performance in Chicago in March 2020. However, the staff canceled the performance due to the coup. The concert was also scheduled for August 7th at SSE Arena, Wembley in London, but staff canceled due to unexpected scheduling issues. Dragon Ball Symphonic Adventure premiered in Paris, France in May 2017. So this has been going on for quite a while, but I'm quite happy to hear that it's going to be driving through my country and stopping off at some of the cities. Not my city, but I mean, come on. There's Dragon Ball fans in these cities too, you know. An Archdemon's Dilemma, How to Love Your Elf Bride light novels have anime in the works. Oh, suddenly Egyptian God 2 Net Animes teaser reveals January 2023 debut. Seven Seas licenses second Lupin the Third manga collection. Well, that's good. Lupin the Third is quite the classic anime and classic manga. Voice actor Takahiro Sakurai acknowledges report of 10-year extramarital affair. It's the dark underbelly of the voice acting community. What else we got here? Wolong Fallen Dynasty game launches worldwide on March 3rd. Kaguya-sama Love is War manga ends on November the 2nd. Crunchyroll screens the quintessential quintuplets movie in theaters. I haven't gotten into any of that, but I wonder if that's any good. If anyone's seen that, please let me know. Junji Nishimura Mamoru Oshii's Hikari no O Fantasy TV anime reveals 16 cast members. Here's one for our buddy Blaine. Birdie Wing, Golf Girls Story Anime Season 2 delayed by 3 months to April 2023. You're going to have to wait for your Golf Girls. Moving right along. This is back on Tuesday. What do we got here? Square Enix announces new Toa Sugai smartphone game. Again with the smartphone games. Tokyo Pop licenses. If my favorite pop idol made it to the Budokan, I would die. Oh, those titles. Exclusive Crunchyroll reveals English dub clip for Chainsaw Man anime. I am not into the Chainsaw Man. It's not my cup of tea. But I know other people are. Hokkaido Gals Are Super Adorable manga gets TV anime in 2023. Pokemon Scarlet Violet Games videos reveal new Pokemon Greavard. Ghost Dog Pokemon. Appropriate for the time of season it is. I believe tomorrow is Halloween, everyone. Make sure, you watch out for those little ghosts and goblins out there. And don't be stingy. Come on, hand out full-size chocolate bars. Hey, full size. The kids really appreciate it. Voice actor Michael Kopsa passes away at 66. Let's look into this here. Actor voiced Char Aznable in Gundam, Volcott in Galaxy Angel. Voice actors and actors Mark Hildreth, Peter Kelmus, Shay Hampton, and Mackenzie Gray have all variously revealed on Sunday and Monday that voice actor Michael Kopsa passed away on Sunday, October 23rd. He was 66. Kopsa is best known for his role as the English voice of Char Aznable in Mobile Suit Gundam. He also provided English voice for Colonel Volcott Huey, the constantly put open commanding officer in the various Galaxy Angel anime. Outside of anime, he is known for his various appearances in Stargate, SG-1, X-Files, The Outer Limits, and voicing Beast in X-Men Evolution. Oh, I didn't know that. Once again, losing a voice actor is very sad. Violence Jack 20XX manga ends on November 19th. Back to Monday here. Discotheque licenses aim for the Ace, Gao Gaigyar series, and Final OVA. Bayonetta voice actress Helena Taylor disputes claim in new statement. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Didn't work out too well for her. Sometimes I don't know where she was getting her advice from, who was telling her to do stuff like that, but this is something you keep behind closed doors. You don't go dragging your dirty laundry and business dealings out in the open, because people will dig down and find out the real truth. Toei Animation revises earnings forecast due to One Piece, Dragon Ball's success. What do they have to revise here? One Piece Film Red, Dragon Ball Super, superhero anime films increased company's profits. Well, I would hope so. You put out a good product, you're going to make money. Toei Animation revised on Friday its consolidated earnings forecast for the full fiscal year ending March 2023, as well as for the second quarter of this past July to September. The company increased its sales and profit due to the success of the One Piece Film Red and Dragon Ball Super superhero anime films, both of which opened in Japan in the second quarter. Sales of both the One Piece and Dragon Ball series domestic and overseas merchandising rights, game rights, and distribution rights have also exceeded expectations. Consolidated sales rose from 36.7 to 42.4 billion yen, about 247 million to 285 million for the second quarter, and from 70 to 76 billion yen, about 470 to 510 million for the full year. For the second quarter, the forecast for the operating income rose from 9.1 to 14.1 billion yen, and ordinary income rose from 9.8 billion yen to 15.5 billion yen. The net income was 7 billion yen, an increase from 55% to 64% for the full year. The forecast for operating income rose from 18.3 to 23.5 billion yen, for ordinary income from 18.9 to 25 billion yen, and for net income from 13.5 to 18 billion yen. These numbers represent record highs for the company. Toei recorded a box office revenue of 22 billion yen, about $151 million, for the films it has distributed in the period from January 1st to September 30th this year, already making it the company's highest earning year in the box office. Toei opened the One Piece Film Red anime in Japan on August the 6th. The film has sold a total of 11.69 million tickets and has earned a cumulative total of 16 billion yen, about $112 million as of October 2nd. The movie has become the franchise's highest selling and highest earning film installment in terms of both the number of tickets sold and yen earned at the box office. The anime is both the number 6 all-time highest earning anime film in Japan and number 11 all-time highest earning film in Japan. As of September 30th, the film has earned 15.7 billion yen, making up more than 70% of Toei's box office revenue for the first 9 months of the year. Dragon Ball Super superhero opened in Japan on June 11th. The film sold about 498,000 tickets for about 670 million yen. In its first 2 days, the film has earned 2 billion yen, about $18.11 million as of August 7th. The film earned 21 million to top its opening weekend in North America. The first weekend box office alone already made it to the 6th highest grossing anime film ever at the US box office. The film has also opened in Mexico, Argentina, Peru, Ireland, Chile, and other countries outside the United States with $12.3 million US. Toei will open the first Slam Dunk film on December 3rd, and the Kamen Rider Geats Cross Revice Winter Movie 2022 film on December the 23rd. 2009 was previously Toei's highest earning box office year when it recorded 17 billion yen, about 123 million US. The company also distributed One Piece film Strong World that year, along with films such as Tsurukidake, Ten no Ki, and Kamen Rider Decade, Samurai Sentai Shinkengar. So, lots of profits for Toei. Good job, Toei. You put out the good stuff, people come to watch. I know we are going to get our tickets for One Piece Film Red when it comes here. Going to go see it in IMAX, and hopefully it will be in Japanese with English subtitles, because they do have some of the theaters devoted to that. Let's see. High Dive to stream Lupin Zero net anime on December 16th. Battle Angel Alita Mars Chronicle manga takes break until spring 2023. 8-Man vs. Cyborg 009 manga enters final stage. Vinland Saga second season anime's new trailer reveals January 9th premiere. World's End Harem manga enters last arc. Full Metal Alchemist gets first stage play adaptation in March 2023. Dragon Quest Soten no Sora manga ends. Dragon Quest Treasures game gets manga adaptation. Gundam The Witch from Mercury anime adds 6 cast members. And I believe we are all caught up on our news of the week. Next, moving on to the main event, which is why you're all here. We will be looking at Magic Knight Rayearth, the OVA from 1997. Does that mean they are going more into movie? Hopefully not you like series, not one like series more. I don't know. You like series more, eh? Yeah. If I think movies, if you're talking about Toei, movies should be that extra icing on top. They do make the money from the TV series, of course, with advertising and such. Movies should just be like that added extra bonus they get from people that want to go out to movies, and the real money is made in merchandising as well. If they can get the merchandise out there, the people will snap it up. This is what happened to Star Wars back in the 70s. You know, the movie was excellent, and Kenner, who got the license to do the toys, they just made bank. Like, it was crazy the amount of figures that went out the door. People were just snapping them up. Because good movies make you want to buy the merchandise. It goes hand in hand. You make a good movie, you make a good One Piece movie, people are going to go out and get, whether it be the DVDs or they're going to get the figures, they're going to go get the games, anything that is related to it, and they will pick it up. Moving on to Rayearth. So, Magic Knight Rayearth, OVA. Slightly different. They've made changes to this. It goes quite differently than the television series did. In the television series, the 3 main characters get transported to another world called Sephiroth. In the OVA, Sephiroth comes to Earth. So it's more of a reverse isekai, because isekai just means another world, and it's usually, the trope is that main character gets transported to another world. And this one is reversed, where the world comes to Earth. So, hope it's not YouTube's doing okay here. Seeing a little bit of red. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, YouTube. Anyways, as we start out, as you can see on the screen, here's looking at you. In the far off land of Sephiroth, a battle is taking place between one of these mages and a giant beast. But our mage gets away from this beast. In another part of the land, we have a mysterious lady who is keeping company with someone. And her name is Emerald, Princess Emerald. And she is being watched over by a mysterious man. As we come to the title screen, Rayearth. In Tokyo, as you can tell by the Tokyo Tower, we come across a school, your typical junior high. We see one of our main characters, Hikaru. We're doing her gymnastics routine. They are going to be graduating soon, so everyone's feeling a little bit melancholy. And she's quite worried. So we see her friend Umi is there. And they are all reflecting on having to leave school. And there's Fu. So we got Hikaru, Umi, and Fu. And Umi's waiting for them at their local, the sakura tree. And apparently there's a legend. There's a legend about this cherry tree, and it makes wishes come true. If the fairy overhears you making a wish, it gets rid of any obstacles standing in the way of it coming true. So, Hikaru is going to make her wish. And there is a fairy living in the tree. And it's Mokona. He falls out of the tree due to the little bit of an earthquake. And only she can see it. I mean, she tells her friends and they're like, "Are you okay?" So they think she's panicking over the earthquake. Because she's from Hokkaido, she doesn't have many earthquakes there. And they tell her there's no such thing as fairies, so let's just forget it. So they're making some memories and taking photos. But across the street, she sees Mokona. And she's like, "Oh, hey," and just darts out into the street. And without any regard to her safety at all. And then all of a sudden she gets pulled in to another place where she gets asked, "What is your desire?" "And the future depends on you." She also receives her gem on her left hand. She's told that precious gem is granted to the person Mokona discovers. If the gem glows for all eternity, your dream will be realized. So now this strange voice is guiding her around Tokyo. And they get a look at someone who's standing on the Tokyo Tower. And there he is. We've seen this fellow before. He was, at the very beginning, fighting some beast. So it just tells her to be true to your heart, and then wish will be granted. And then she wakes up, and she's across the street, and her friends are like, what were you doing? Makono finally makes itself visible to everyone. And first they're shocked. What is that thing? So she tries to convince herself that there's no way anybody can be up on top of Tokyo Tower. But there is. And then it begins. The arrival of the evil people from Saphiro. First one is Alcyone. And we find out that this the mage's name is Clef. And he's gonna try to help protect this world. So the thing is, the girls do not want to leave each other after graduation. They are going to try and stick together because they're such good friends. But things are happening that are going to split them up. So we start a battle with Alcyone and Clef. And I think what Clef does is uses all of his power to remove all of the humans from the earth and leave only the magic or the girls. So as we can see, there's some internal strife here. Emerald is the leader of Saphiro. This fella is her brother, Eagle, and he wants to keep her happy no matter what. Although there are other people that are like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? You're causing too much strife and stress for everyone. But he's like, how would you have me end this land? He's like, it was my sister's wish. And he tells him it's too late. It's already begun. So, as they go along, they notice that everyone's disappeared. And yes, how can we be the only three who weren't affected? And they're just sort of in disbelief right now. And then here comes Ascot. He seems a little bit crazy. And he wants to just do massive destruction for no reason. So now they were trying to look for people to see if they could find anyone to help. And it's no good. But they saw Clef fly by, and they go to find out where he went. And they come upon him. He's very weak. So he tells them that you're probably going to be tested because you have a gem on your hand and you're going to be tested to see if you're worthy of it. And Alcyone arrives and decides that, yes, I am going to get rid of these girls. But Clef's like, nope, run, I'll take care of her. They try to escape, but it's no use. So, right before her eyes, she sicks her cat on them, her spirit beast. And then she combines with her spirit beast to become a giant, hulking menace. And she attacks with her ice. But Hikaru meets up with her beast deity. And they have a little chat. And they all think that she is dead now, but okay, and the castle from Saphiro is coming in. And Hikaru arrives back with her deity. And they combine. And help take on Alcyone. And quite a large battle takes place. The one thing I like about the Clamp style and all that is they don't pull any punches. Their heroines get hurt, cut, beat down. There's no sugarcoating it. It's not like, oh no, I got a little bruise. It's like, no, I'm bleeding. This is not good, right? So finally, she unleashes a giant blast that takes out Alcyone. But the fortress of Saphiro arrives and covers the Tokyo Tower. And Emerald and Eagle are there, as well as the love of her life is Zagato. And Hikaru wants to try to take out that fortress. But it may not go as that well. Because it's too much for her. And she gets sent away. And Alcyone is there. She is quite injured, so she was going to finish her off. Then Lantis steps in to help Hikaru. And he takes care of her and protects her until she can get better. The girls think that Hikaru is dead now and are really suffering from the loss of a good friend. And they're wondering what's going to come of all this. And that's the end of the first episode. There's only 2 more episodes, and I would suggest watching them because they are very good. They are quite entertaining. It's OVA quality animation, so it's going to be a little higher quality. They're only 45 minutes each episode. We've sort of gone over the first one just to give you an idea of what it's like, what the visuals are like. You can see with all the character designs that they are quite a bit different than the original. The original ones had them in they were in 3 separate schools with 3 different looking uniforms. So why they decided to go with them being at the same school, I don't know. I'll see if I can find some images here. And yes, that's it for that episode. Yeah, as you can see from the original, this is from the original television series. Hikaru has a red and black outfit. Umi is blue and Fu is green. Whereas in this one, they are wearing like black and white full-length dresses. So this got a pretty good score. It's in the 60s. Their synopsis is: the Earth lies darkened and deserted despite the best efforts of the film's heroine, Hikaru. The evil-filled castle of Saphira has taken over the world and stands in the center of a lifeless Tokyo. Before the Ice Witch Elcione can take her revenge on Hikaru, she is rescued by Lantis, a young man who seals her into a magic maze where she is challenged to prove her powers, while her friends are hunted down by Sephiro's warlocks. Fleeing through the Silent City, Yumi and Fu must seek out the sleeping Mashin, godlike creatures that will fuse with them to form giant warriors of awesome destructive power. But the Magic Knights are afraid, untrained, and alone. Will even the Mashin be enough to save them from the evil acts of Sephiro? So yes. On Anime News Network, it gets a majority of rating of good with 102 votes. And there you have it. That is Magic Knight Rayearth OVA. If you don't have time to watch the TV series, which is 20 episodes, you watch the OVA, you get the same general idea, but it's a little bit change in the occurrences that happen in the story, and people's get switched around a bit as to who the are related to who. And a good morning to you, Alex Moore. Thanks for coming by. Just reviewing Magic Knight Rayearth OVA. There are differences from the television series. A little bit is in how things happen, especially instead of being transported from Earth to Sephiro, Sephiro comes to the Earth. So that's one of the changes in there. I believe also they nerfed Clef a little bit. He's supposed to be a very powerful magician, mage, but as from the TV series, he's quite powerful. But and he's shorter in the television series. In this one, he's quite a bit taller. They really did a little bit of a change out with some of the character designs. Yes, there we go. And they've left out some of the characters as well. I don't think we see Pressier or anything like that. But yes, if you're looking for a synopsis or one that a quick watch, you can watch the OVA. If you want the story a little more in depth, watch the television series. Especially if you're into isekai or traveling to another world. Give it a shot. You can find it out there. I watched it on DVD. My wife had it, and she's a very big Clamp fan, and I don't mind Clamp. They do good art design and character designs. And if you haven't seen the television series, you will be quite interested in the twist when you come to it. There is quite the twist. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to give it away. If you've seen it, good for you. No spoilers. So, veering away from Magic Knight Rayearth, unless anyone's got anything to add to that. Over on Play Asia, I have, due to the 40th anniversary of Macross, I have ordered up the Macross Super Encyclopedia. It says it's a super pictorial book covering everything from the first generations to Macross Delta, made to commemorate the 40th anniversary of the birth of Macross, and produced with the full cooperation of Big West. Such as image materials, there are plenty of projects that can only be read in this book, such as dialogue tracing the history of Macross CG by Ichiro Itano, an unknown case commentary on Valkyrie design by Masaharu Kawamori, a list of all mechanics and characters, and a thorough examination of songs and Macross. So that is going to be quite excellent. I can't wait until that arrives in the mail. Should be soon, I hope. It's probably going to be all in Japanese, but I don't care. I'm still going to enjoy it, because it'll have lots and lots of pictures. And I know enough about Macross to figure out which series it's from. Also, M. Nahomsky, Macross Encyclopedia. When you was child, transforming F-14 was the most glorious. Yes. Yes, exactly. We must learn greatest of languages. Also, 40th anniversary collaboration album, The Culture Mix. But I got the limited Frontier edition. Come on, Play Asia. I know you have that image there somewhere. There we go. I chose the Frontier Mix because I believe, and I believe that this is my most favorite Macross series of all time. Minmay or Lisa? Lisa. Yeah. Watching the original Macross. Yeah, she just rubbed me the wrong. Minmay rubbed me the wrong way. She just didn't. She was too selfish and stuck up. Lisa is best waifu. So yes, this is coming. The limited Frontier Edition, and it has a bunch of only 11 of them, but that's okay. The description is, in commemoration of release of Macross Frontier short film Labyrinth of Time, a poll was held to vote a Macross Frontier song that wished to be sung by Valkyrie should, and the Macross Delta song that wished to be sung by Cheryl and Ranka. This album features the number one songs in the polls. This dream collaboration was made to commemorate the 40th anniversary of Macross. The 7 members, including Cheryl, Ranka, and Valkyrie, will gather and sing I Obedmaska in a 40th anniversary deculture edition with an elegant and gorgeous orchestral arrangement by composer Takayuki Hattori that will bring back the excitement of the famous song. Limited Frontier Edition comes with a newly illustrated cover artwork of Cheryl and Ranka drawn by Riza Ibata and a bonus track, Run Run Special Bonus Medley, Delta Tokomori, a special medley of Valkyrie songs sung by Cheryl and Ranka. So yes, a good purchase, I think. Celebrating all that is Macross. Is glorious. Yes, Jake D. I would say too, it's glorious. Nippon is only country that will be spared the Wupstotsuken assimilation. That's good. We don't want to assimilate them. We want them to keep their own stuff, because then they can keep putting out good stuff like this. And it looks like there's some figures too that can be pre-ordered. Macross Frontier the movie, The Wings of Goodbye, Playmax, 1/20th scale plastic model kit, minimum factory, Rankali. Yes, so. Oh, Macross, do you remember Love? Plastic model kit, Lin Minmay. So, as I always say, if you haven't watched Macross, maybe you should. And you can pick any series you like. Everyone will have a different series that is their favorite. It just so happens that my favorite is Frontier. But you can watch the original, you can watch Plus, you can watch 7, you can watch Delta, you can watch Zero. There should be something for everyone there. And I think that's it for me. You have only seen Robotech adaptation of the original series. Oh my. Did you know that ADV put out a dub as well? There was the original one done by Harmony Gold, but then there is I think AD Vision did a redub. And who is it? Vic Mignogna plays Rick Hunter. I'm pretty sure that's who that was. But if you get a chance, if you only want to watch the Robotech version, but you can do it that way. You're thinking Stooge Real Estate Company, Harmony Gold finally relinquished? No, they did not. They worked it out though. I was following that too because I wanted to see Harmony Gold crash and burn, but they didn't. So but they have worked it out now where Harmony Gold, Big West, and Studio New, I think they all worked it out where they allow Harmony Gold to release stuff in North America. Yeah, make them suffer, right? You have Nutski, comrade. Well, needing to watch. Yes, I agree, Jake D. You got to get out there and get that one. If you check my YouTube channel, I did a whole video on the 40th anniversary of Macross. So I go from the very beginnings all the way up to the most recent Macross Delta. So if you're interested in that, please give it a watch. It's not very long. Yeah, and we're getting close to the end of the year. Like 2022 is the 40th anniversary. So I have not seen anything released from anybody yet as far as a new series. A new Macross series would be good. Now that everything's all worked out, there should be a flood of merchandise, of Blu-rays, everything, all the films. I don't know what's holding them back. I don't know why they're not doing it. They've got to just open the floodgates up, bring all the Macross goodness over to North America, and let everyone enjoy it, because it's been held back for far too long, ever since 1994. 1994 was when I was able to buy Macross Plus on VHS and watch that. Other than that, nothing has been able to be available. So hopefully they hear us. Come on, you guys, get it together. Get the stuff over here. You've got the fans. It's too cool. United Stooges of America do not know how to processing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we can do about that. They've got to get on the ball here. It will make them, as they say, re. Yeah. No, I mean we've got to let them know, or they've got to listen to people, and you know. Do you like money? Yes, then get the stuff out here. You know, this was the best time for them to do it. It's a 40th anniversary. They've got all their everything put aside now. Everything should be better. Should be able to get that out here. But far be it from me to tell somebody how to operate their business. You know, just because I'm a fan and I'll buy the stuff. I guess you don't want my money then. Switching over from that to this of what I'm watching right now. I've watched the first episode of Akibo Maid War. I know more of them are out. Futoki no Guild. It's not bad. That's pretty funny. As long as Play Asia stands, Whoopstotska will find a way. Yes, it will. And I've ordered my fair share of stuff from Play Asia. They have a good variety of things. I think I ordered back in the day. I got some GameCube games, like Naruto Gekto Ninja Taisen 3 and Battle Stadium DON, which stands for Dragon Ball One Piece Naruto. And so I got that to play on my GameCube, but I also needed a disc called Freeloader because those were all region locked. So I put it in the Freeloader disc, and it makes it so that I can play Japanese games on my GameCube, and then you just put the swap discs, put that one in, put the import disc in, and boom, it plays. But you also have to use a different memory card, otherwise it'll screw up your memory card. But yes, currently watching Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. I think my wife and I got up to episode 10. One Piece, I'm working my way through that. I'm ahead in the manga, but as far as the anime goes, I'm back on Fishman Island, so I still got to get through that. Reincarnated as a Sword, very good show. I'm enjoying it very much. if you get a chance, if you haven't tried it, Reincarnated Sword is pretty good. It starts out a little slow, of course, like all shows. You got to get to know the characters, but after that, things kick into high gear. Shinobi no Itoki, watching that one. Typical reluctant hero, doesn't want to be the hero, doesn't know why he has to train and be like a leader. And he's going to school to learn how to be a ninja. So that is that's what I'm watching for now. You looking forward to results of finishing Wing? Yes. And then I'm sure we'll watch Endless Waltz, which is the Gundam Wing movie. But yeah, right now, just like it's just like any typical Gundam show, political backroom dealings, people that want peace, and then there's people that want war, and what they'll do to keep it so that everyone's fighting. Giant mechs, people that aren't necessarily on the same side, but they have the same drive and ambition. And so they work together, not because they're friends, but they work together because to accomplish a common goal. And then you have and I don't know if this is every Gundam show, but you've got the typical teenage girl who knows nothing of the outside world and needs a big dose of reality because she figures everything should go her way no matter what. And when it doesn't, she's paralyzed with fear and can't comprehend what's going on. So, Trey's favorite character? Trey's Kushranada. Very, very scheming and underhanded, that fella. Not sure who my favorite character is so far. My favorite Gundam, though, is Heavy Arms. I don't care for Troa, but I do like that Gundam. Lots of firepower. Yeah, favorite character, eh? Oh, Zex. So far, Zex is my favorite character. All mysterious with that mask he wears all the time. How he pilots the Tall Geese, which is like the prototype for all the Gundams. A lot of people liked it. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, Hero's a little too out there, a little too unhinged. And Katra just wants to be friends with everybody. Troa's like the emo, nothing matters kind of guy. Duo is hilarious. He'd be the guy you'd go out and have a beer with. There's a lot of Duo fans out there, I'm sure. And also his Gundam Death Scythe. They like that. Very cool. Best of Char clones. Yeah, there you go. I've heard of that. I've heard that name Char before. He's from one of the other series, eh? So yeah. I'm enjoying my Gundam Wing. Duo's voice is Scott McNeil. He did Proto Man in the Ruby Spears Mega Man. Okay. Yes, I've definitely heard of Scott McNeil. He did in Beast Wars. He was Rat Trap, I think. And he also did Majin Buu in Dragon Ball. Just some of the things I remember. Scott McNeil. He was used... When I was back in the day, he was everywhere. He was at all the conventions, the signature cowboy hat, and he did a lot of voices. He was a busy man. Char was the first rival in the OG Gundam. Okay. Okay, good to know. But yeah, Scott McNeil was everywhere back in the day. I haven't seen much of him nowadays. I hope everyone's having a good day. It's going to be Halloween tomorrow. I'm ready for all the little ghosts and goblins to come around your house. Make sure you hand out the good candy. Oh, yeah, I think I've seen him. You didn't know he was Boo? Yeah, I think I seen him, a video clip of him doing his Boo impression, and it's just like, wow. That's pretty high pitched. Keep your eyes open for any anime costumes out there. See how many people dress up as like Chainsaw Man or something. Or Denji, I guess it would be his name, eh? They dress up like that. Yeah, I know there's going to be quite a few, depending on where you go. I know sometimes instead of going out from house to house, they will have trick-or-treaters go to the mall. And we have quite a big mall here, and it's a lot better environment. People are figuring, you go there, you're not out in the elements, you're undercover, and they just go from store to store and get a bit of candy, and you see a lot of costumes, definitely a lot of costumes. I think that's one of the fun parts of Halloween is being able to dress up as one of your favorite characters. The dub of Rayearth's OVA is better than the sub. Dwayne. Hello, Dwayne. Okay. I haven't heard the dub. I would definitely give it a try, though. There are some shows where the dub is better than the sub. Although I do watch a lot of my shows subtitled. Just because hearing the Japanese seiyuu, they sure put a lot of effort into their voices. I quite enjoy that. I suppose everyone has a favorite dubbed show that you've watched over the years. Trying to see what my favorite one is. Oh. So I watched Black Butler, but only dubbed. And it was well done. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't know if anyone else has seen Black Butler, but it takes place during Victorian-era England. And you have a butler who is a demon who is made a contract with his master and now must serve him. And any wish he desires, he makes it come true. So, and it has quite the cast of characters too, but I can describe that at another time. That's for another another episode of Sunday Anime Chat. For Jake D, it's Cowboy Bebop. You enjoyed the dub of that, did you? I enjoyed Cowboy Bebop as well, but I think we just watched the subtitled version. I bought it on DVD, so. I'm a big proponent of physical. Buy physical. It can never be taken away from you. They can't alter it after you have it. You can lend it out to people. Once you pay for it, that's it. You don't have to keep paying for it. Yu Yu Hakusho is yours, Dragon Ruse. Okay, Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Haku. Oh, there's a lot of Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm assuming it would be this one, 1993 to 1996. Oh no, OVA about weird dreams. Okay. Let's see. 1992, 1985. That must be the first one. Yeah, there it is. 112 episodes. Yu Yu Hakusho Ghost Files. Wow, it gets quite a good rating too. It's in the 80s. That's really good. That's a lot of shows. 112. Good. Well, I'm thinking we've gone quite a while here. Hope everyone had a good time. I know I did. Really like talking about anime every Sunday. I try to bring to light some obscure one from either the 80s or the 90s that no one has seen, sometimes go into the 70s. I hope to dig out those diamonds in the rough, share them with you all. Maybe you'll give it a try and maybe you'll like it as well. So, I would just like to... Oh, you own it on DVD. There you go. A fellow DVD owner. I am quite pleased when people own the physical copies of things. It is such a good thing to have. I'd like to thank everyone that came by today. Jake P. Always good to hear from you. Alex Moore. Dwayne Simmons. Dragon Ruse. Always good to see you as well. I think that was everyone. Anybody that was lurking, I appreciate you too. Even if you didn't say anything. Gotta like those lurkers. If you can help me out, just hit the like button. Tell everybody, tell your friends, spread the word. You know. Subscribe if you feel so inclined. I've been doing this for a while now. Every weekend is when I get a chance to stream. Video games on Saturday, anime on Sunday. Tuesday, my newest show is Trades Talk Tuesday, where we can talk about things related to skilled trades. There's other channels out there too, smaller YouTubers such as like myself, and they can use your support as well. People like Pacific 4 and 4, Blaine's Escape Corner, Channel 66, DJ Ronnie G, The Anime Guy, The Nerdporial Lifeform, and Punkwaddle at Floral from Under a Rock. You can see me out there on BitChute, Odyssey, Rumble, Twitch, and I'm also on Twitter, which is hopefully being made better by the acquisition by Elon Musk. But I must say that we should be cautious. Everyone is thinking that he is going to be the savior of Twitter and make it so it's more free speech and everything like that and people not getting banned. But we have to remember, people that seem like saviors or people that are going to save you may have ulterior motives. So I just want to tell people out there, be careful. You might think that he's going to save you, but he also has his own things that he wants to do. So just be careful out there. Don't put him up on too high of a pedestal. Just ask the people back in World War II when the Russians came and saved them. It might have been, sort of not being saved, but under new management. Let's put it that way. So, yeah. Anyways, I really appreciate everybody coming out. I'm glad we were able to have a good chat. I like seeing all the comments in the chat and everybody voicing their opinions. It's a good place for us to chat about stuff that you like, that I like, and some things we don't like. But until next time, everyone, thank you. This is Pop Culture Mechanic, signing off.